Prime Minister Narendra Modi will embark on a historic two-day visit of the United Arab Emirates from today. This is the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to the Gulf nation in 34 years. During the visit, the PM will meet Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and ruler of Dubai. The visit is expected to further boost the economic, cultural and social ties between India and the Arab country. Giving a new clarion call for binding the 125 crore people of India into a Team India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "Unity, brotherhood and communal harmony have been our greatest strength." Addressing the nation from the ramparts of Red Fort, the PM expressed confidence that the Team India will attain new heights in the coming times. The Prime Minister reiterated his resolve to eliminate poverty and corruption and to give a new smile to the villagers, farmers and workers. He also said that his government has extended social security to the poorest through innovative schemes. President Pranab Mukherjee hosted at-home reception at Rashtrapati Bhavan. A large number of dignitaries, including Vice President Hamid Ansari and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, attended the reception. Due to rain, the function was shifted from the Mughal Gardens to the Ashoka Hall of the Rashtrapati Bhavan. A special beating retreat ceremony took place yesterday at the Wagah border on the occasion of Independence Day. Various programs like sword fighting and cultural dances were exhibited by performers. BSF Jawans lowered the flag amid chants of Vande Mataram by rejoicing Indians. A large crowd had gathered on the other side of the border as well. In Jammu and Kashmir, heavy shelling and firing by Pakistani troops along the line of control in Poonch district left 5 civilians killed while 10 others injured. The 2 injured have been airlifted to GMC hospital in Jammu. According to police sources, the forces from across the line of control resorted to unprovoked firing and shelling on the Indian position and some civilian areas in Balkot and Sabsian sectors of the border district. The firing was effectively retaliated by the Indian Army. Gujarat Chief Minister Anandiben Patel announced a ban on the use of plastic in the state. Several municipal bodies in the state have already banned the use of plastic bags thinner than 40 microns. But the state government has announced this kind of a ban for the first time. The government has extended the deadline for submission of public comments on the proposed policy framework for net neutrality till 20th August. There has been a sudden surge in public comments on the proposed framework. The total number of public comments on the net neutrality recommendations by a panel set up by Telecom Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad has risen to over 33,600 from just around 700 on 14th August. At least 40 migrants died on Saturday in an overcrowded boat in the Mediterranean, while some 320 others were rescued when the vessel was intercepted off Libya. The dead were found in the fishing boat's hold. It is thought they died after inhaling fumes from the engine. European officials say the plight of migrants, almost 250,000 of whom have crossed by boat to the continent this year, is beyond urgent. The Chinese authorities have ordered the evacuation of residents within 3-kilometer radius of the Tianjin blast site over fears of chemical contamination. The evacuations came after an apparent change in wind direction, and as the police confirmed, the highly toxic chemical sodium cyanide was found near the site. At least 104 people are reported to have died in the giant blasts in the northeast Chinese port on Wednesday. In Iraq, at least 20 people were killed and many others injured in a spate of bomb attacks in the capital Baghdad and 2 nearby towns. The most deadly was caused by a car bomb in the mainly Shia Sadr city area. The same district was hit by a massive truck bomb 2 days ago that killed more than 60 people and was claimed by Islamic State militants. Residents of the southern Japanese city of Kagoshima have been asked to prepare for a possible evacuation after a recent uptick in seismic activity around the Sakurajima volcano located off the coast of the city. An eruption might also pose significant risk to operations at Sendai nuclear power plant, which was restarted earlier this week after a hiatus of 4.5 years. In World Badminton Championships, ace Indian shuttler Saina Nehwal will meet world number 1 and defending champion Carolina Marin of Spain in the summit clash today. Saina had yesterday defeated local favourite Linda Venifenetri in 21-17, 21-17 in the last four to reach her maiden final at the championships in Jakarta. Abhishek Verma gave India a perfect Independence Day gift by clinching the gold medal in the compound men's individual section to open their account in the Archery World Cup Stage 3 on Saturday. Having failed as a team in the bronze playoff earlier in the day, the world number 118 was at his best in the individual final as he held on to his lead to wrap up the issue against Ismail Ibadi of Iran. Sri Lanka defeated India by 63 runs in the first test match played at Galle International Cricket Stadium. On day 4 of the test match yesterday, chasing a target of 176 runs, India got all out for 112. Herath 7 for 48 wrecked the Indian batting lineup on the fourth day of the match. For India, Ajinkya Rahane with 36 runs was the top scorer. Sri Lanka had scored 183 in the first innings, batting first.